Hello everyone, Amanda here. Thanks for joining me today, and today I'm really excited to be sharing my design team project for the Graphicsfairy. I was super excited to be accepted onto the team and quickly navigated the premium subscription site, which they gave me access to for free for 12 months, and decided that I was going to use the London Detective kit. So it's called a London Detective. It gives reference to Sherlock Holmes, but it's not a Sherlock Holmes kit. So the Graphicsfairy has a fantastic website. I'll leave the link in the description box below. If you go to their site, if you subscribe to the newsletter, they do freebies every Friday. There's a massive library of free items, and they also do have like a subscription site as well, where you pay either a small monthly fee or a one-off yearly fee, and you get even more images. So images that you can just click and copy and paste, vectors, PNG files, and also they do printable kits, and that's where I'm comfortable. I'm not technically minded, so I did use a lot of the just printable sheets. Brilliant, you just literally click and print. So the London Detective kit is a beautiful kit, and I have used a recycled book. It's a Reader's Digest. I like to use them because they're nice and solid. I've used duct tape on the spine, and I've used eyelets, and my 3 signatures are string bound with twine. It's lovely and sturdy. It's worked out really well. I distressed the duct tape, which is quite shiny, with an emery board, and then I have covered over the book cover with this handmade paper. It's actually like card, and I was going for a full leather effect, but I used a very light card, and so I didn't get the full leather effect I wanted, but I got this lovely alternative effect, and I used various Tim Holtz distress inks, and then layered over the top with acrylic wax, and I love how it turned out. I think it looks brilliant. And then I've layered up here with book pages from a Sherlock Holmes book, which I got from a charity shop for 80p. We've got, this is a Tim Holtz paper doll, and then this is from the kit, and behind there is a clock, and then we've just got various bits and bobs, tickets from my collection, and this is also a printable part of the kit. So let's get inside and have a look. So I've got 3 signatures, okay, 120 pages back to front. This is for sale. If you would like to purchase it, please contact me by email or over on Facebook. I'm not using it. So Graphicsfairy, fantastic. I really had fun printing out elements of this kit, mixing and matching it with things that I already had in my collection, and I've come up with a fantastic, lovely, chunky journal. So on the front page here, we've got a book cover front from the book that I bought from the charity shop, and I've used the pages throughout. So this is a printable from the Graphicsfairy, not as part of the London Detective kit, but if you go on there and you do the subscription, then obviously you've got access to every single thing that they've ever put on there, and there's loads. And so this is like ledger paper on one side, and then I've got this it's just like a chart, conditions, but it's just brilliant. You can make your own vintage ephemera. I've used it as pages. I've really enjoyed going around the Graphicsfairy site and just printing away to my heart's content what I wanted. So on this first page here, I've done a bit of a insert. So we've got a closure here, and what I also did was I took the titles of each story within this collection here of Sherlock Holmes stories, and turned each one into a little mini tag, and you'll see them throughout the book. Alright, so that opens like so. We've got a flap there, and this comes down here, and inside here we've got just a tag, okay, and it also is a pocket at the top. And inside there we have one of the printables from the London Detective Kit, which is a reward poster. And I have also printed this and in a smaller size, and I have fussy cut words and used them on other things. Okay, so that folds back up and it goes in that top pocket. I'll put that back in a minute. And then I've just done this from an envelope and I've layered it up. We've got a tuck spot there, which is just a little bit of scrapbooking paper, all sewn around, and then the front part here is just a die cut from some random paper. This was cut from the Sherlock Holmes book, and this little file folder here is part of the London Detective Kit, and I've just added some little bits of ephemera. Okay, I love the little file folders, I think they're brilliant. There's some lovely elements in the kit. So that goes in there, and I'll wrap all that up after. And then in the back here I've got some tags, some little tags that I printed out. Put eyelets in them, so that goes on the back there. We've got just a little pocket with 3 of these in. And then this here is washi tape from another Graphicsfairy kit called Typesetter. So I've used London Detective and the Typesetter kit. So here I've just taken the word confidential from another page in the London Detective kit, and I've just made that into a little notebook there. Okay, and then on this page here we've got one of the story titles. I've just tucked under another little image, and we've got the little, this is a printable sheet from the kit, so is this. So all you need to do is print that out and those pages are done. Perfect. And I love how they've layered that up. Okay, and you also get the individual images. Within the kit you're able to also click and print them out individual as well. So we've got some more of that ledger paper that I love, and that one that I've turned into pages. And then this one here I've taken and I've cut one of the pages up. It says top secret, and that's just a flip just for journaling. And then at the other side here I've got, this is from the back side of the Sherlock Holmes book from the charity shop, and then these here are part of the kit, and I've printed quite a few, and there's quite a number of these throughout the journal, and these are like criminal index cards. So it's got the criminal's thumbprint and then you'd write all of the details, but what a great journaling card that makes. And then on this page here again I've used this kind of reference to Sherlock Holmes image here. I've layered it up and it's meant to move up and down on this twine. It's a little bit stiff but it does work. I've layered up with various images there and washi tape, a little ticket there, and there is a little bit of the journaling page there, which I love. It was just an offcut, so that just slides under there like so. Okay, if we turn it over, on the other side these paper clips are just your standard paper clips, and I didn't have any alcohol ink, so I've just dabbed them with a bronze acrylic paint. And then here we've got just ephemera from my collection. We've got a tag, we've got a little, this is a wage packet, and then this is actually a London Transport ticket from a recent trip to London. Okay, stick that in there. And then we've got some page fillers. So this is just dictionary page, and I've added the cutout there. I fussy cut that from the kit. Okay, and then this one here, I've got another story title, and we've got another one of the Tim Holtz chaps there, and this is just an envelope flip that I was inspired by Bohemian Crafts to do this. So it's got eyelets there and it comes out like so, and it flips up like that. Okay, so it flips up, and then here you could put other things on, and then you've got a pocket there, and you've got a pocket down on this bit as well at the back, and in there I've added another little mini file folder, and it turns around, okay, like so. And we've also got another pocket here with a little ticket in. Great idea. Love it. So that I'll fasten that back up in a moment. Okay, and then we've got some journaling pages, and this is one of the printables from the kit. It says Top Secret, and it just looks like ledger paper. It's awesome. So there you can see where I've done my twine binding, and I have wrapped it around each signature twice so that it's nice and firm, but not too tight, otherwise it pinches the pages at the top and they will rip. So you've got to do a happy medium. Just play with it till you get it right. And then some of the plain pages here are tea-dyed, and I have used the Tim Holtz Cogs stencil. So this is laid up from a picture from, is that from the kit or is it from my collection? I think that's from the kit. And then here you can see I've fussy cut some of the wording, reward still at large, which has come from this, like I said, reward poster. So you don't have to use them as they are. You can, there's lots of really interesting writing there that you can cut, and I think I've put another one there, another reward poster there. Okay, so now around we've got some tissue paper at the back, and then a little bit of a journaling card from my collection. And then here again I've fussy cut that from one of the digital images from one of the pages, and then cut up some of these are scraps, cut up from some of the others. You can see the offcut there of the ledger paper, just to make a little notebook, and I've just clipped that to the top. This one I've used this similar, it's a page that I've cut down to make a pocket. We've got a Tim Holt, that's a chipboard one, another title, one of my metal embellishments, and in here we've got a library card which I've backed, a little blue pocket, and then here we've got a genuine vintage like cabinet card. So that's not a printable, that's a genuine photo, vintage photo that I had gifted. Somebody's probably picked up from a flea market or something. So again we've got that lovely journaling, sorry, not journaling, ledger paper. Look at that lovely writing, I love it. Okay, and then here we've got a cabinet card and one of the images from one of the printables on Graphicsfairy. The word thoughts is from the kit. Okay, and this is an envelope that flips out, and I've got this little postcard from my stash. This paper here, I absolutely love it. This is from the Typesetter kit. So once you've paid for the premium subscription and you get access, there's, when you're looking around, you can just look at you know, images, there's kits, there's all sorts of things, and so then obviously the kits are in a collection of things that have been specifically made, and this is beautiful. So, and then I've laid it on the back of that lovely ledger paper, and here I've got an index card, a vintage one, and another criminal, what I'm calling a criminal index card, and that flips like so. Alright, so those are for journaling. These are printable pages. So this is a printable page. It says Suspect Profile Confidential, and then it's lined. So that's the first signature. The middle signature here is 10 sheets, 40 pages of just plain writing paper. So I've used various tea-dyed, you know, I've got ledger paper, I've got music paper, and this is all, the centre signature is all just for plain for writing. Now, because it is twine bound, you can obviously remove any of the signatures. So once that's done, you can remove that and add a new one. Now this, because it's a thinner signature, I got my pages together, and then you will just see I just ran all 10 pages through my sewing machine down the middle just to keep them more together, okay? Because it's a thinner signature. The others don't need help staying together because it's nice and chunky. So here we've got a little insert that I've made, and it's held together on this page by this paperclip notebook. Okay, so this image and what I've used on the back, that backing piece is down there when you print it out on the kit, and it's meant to be a notebook, but I didn't, not a notebook, a bookmark, but I decided to cut it off, use it as the back, and turn it into a little paperclip notebook. So this opens. Okay, we've got some washi tape there. I've just used bits and bobs. So this is a little pocket with, I've put some acetate in. I've laid inside with a Sherlock Holmes book page. That comes down like so. And when that comes down, we've got some scraps of leftover paper there that I've just stapled to it for writing. Okay, we've got some washi tape here, and then this top is also a pocket at the very top. And we've got like an account card there. Okay, and then I've just cut another 2 pockets. So this one has got one of these. I just sliced the top, turned it into a little tuck. That goes in that pocket. And then this one's just got 2 little tags. You do also have a pocket behind, and I've left that open and as a pocket so that we can then use that paper clip there for the notebook, like so. Okay, and then here we've got, this is just printable. Just printed it, and look how fantastic it looks. Got another little paper clip here that I've layered up with a ticket, a bit of scrap paper and a little image, and at the other side it's holding another little scrappy notebook there. This is one of the printables. Just click and print, or click and copy and paste to Word. That's how I do it because I'm a bit of a digital dinosaur. So there we go. These are more plainer for writing. We've got another one of these lovely cabinet cards there with a lovely vintage chappy on, and a clock, and another story title, The Man with the Twisted Lip. I've put this here to remind me that this is also a pocket, and in there I've got another one of the criminal index cards. Okay, but there's plenty of room to put other things in there as well. Alright, and then we've got another one of the envelope flips here. I glued this one on different so that I could stick behind one of these larger index little file folders that are part of the kit, and I've cut out the word suspect from somewhere else and added that on, so that slides under there. And then when that opens, you can see all of these little interesting bits sticking out. So that opens like so. We've got a pocket there with a ticket and a mini file folder. Okay, and it's all lined with scrapbooking paper and then stenciled and machine sewn, and that flips down, and same as before, that flips up, so you've got some journaling space. You could stick things on there. Could have done a bit more collaging, but I was running out of time. We've got another little mini file folder there. I just love them, they're brilliant. And I just I put these little tickets in, and then you can see the number there. And they're just slipping like so. I'll tie that up in a minute. Okay, then I made just a pocket here, and all I've done there is I've got a sheet of book page, folded it in half, sewn all the way around to make it stronger. It is from the Sherlock Holmes. We've got another paper doll, a little bit of layering up, little metal embellishment that I made, the little tag. This is a little ephemera that somebody sent me. It's actually a playing card. Another one of those, and then this is from the kit. This is Sherlock, and you can just journal on that one. So there's loads of journaling spots, lots of interesting things to look at. I suppose you could say it's kind of more of a male theme, but it's not really meant for a man. It's a London detective theme. Okay. And then we've got another flip up there that's held on with a paper clip so you can remove it if so desired. We've got another mini paper clip notebook. So some of them I've done the paper clip from the top and some I've done from the side. Then I can get a variety of, uses. We've got another one of those criminal index cards there. We've got another fussy cut detective there that I've glued on. And at the back page here, we've got another little mini notebook here with the magnifying glass, some more of that beautiful paper. This is a collage sheet from the typesetter kit. We've got another beautiful journaling index card. Here we've got one of the criminal index cards. I've actually put that on in an envelope. I had to cut it down a little bit, and I've layered it with book pages from Sherlock Holmes, so then you could put stuff inside that. It's nice and thick and sturdy. Okay, and again I've fussy cut some of the writing from the London Detective Kit to use elsewhere. Let me just get that back on. pop that on there, okay. And then when we turn over, we've got another index card. This little tag goes under there, and then we've got this criminal chap here that I've fussy cut from one of the sheets and the kit. I've just sewn all around him and added a little bit of washi tape there. And that's the back page. We've got the final one of these. I made quite a few little notebooks, okay. So the back there is lined with cardstock being inked, and we've got some black cardstock to cover over and just make the spine a little bit stronger as well. So there you go. I hope that you enjoy that. I hope you'll go and have a look at the Graphicsfairy. I will leave the links in the description box below. It is for sale. If you'd like to purchase it, please do contact me. We can get this out to somebody, because I think it's lovely. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.